Welcome back to Copper Age Gold. On this episode, we're showing you something only Magneto could appreciate. Make sure you go to Entertainment Earth for all of your action figure and collectible needs. Use code COPPER to save yourself 10% off all in-stock items and get free shipping on orders $79 or more. So over the past couple years, I ran into this guy, Scott Baker, and his company, my2dheroes.com. He makes this amazing 3D sculptures out of corrugated plastic and cardboard, whatever it happens to be. I'm not sure. I'm not the guy doing it. But these are really super cool. His website is right here, my2dheroes.com. So recently, he had a rough go. He went to a convention that I don't think he's ever been to before. He went there, set up, and I don't think he did as well as he hoped he was going to do. So, because of that, he had put on his social media that, hey, he's going to be having a sale for these little magnets that he creates. And the price was just too good to pass up, so I figured, why not? I'll grab some cool stuff, help out a buddy. I met Scott at PowerCon a couple years back and was kind of blown away. I was like, wow, what he does is so cool. When you see it, you'll appreciate it, I think. So, without further ado, let's pop open what I got from my2dheroes.com. So I am an 80s kid. I was born in the 70s, but grew up in the 80s, and I was a G.I. Joe fan, like probably most of you, maybe. So I scored some really cool stuff. So he creates these magnets in the likeness of 1980s G.I. Joes, Star Wars characters, just about anything pop culture. If you are a fan of action figures, or you just want some cool stuff to put on your car, your refrigerator, your boat, your house, whatever, man, check out my2dheroes.com. Of course, here's the Sergeant Slaughter. We have a little history with Sergeant Slaughter, as you may remember. I've got Spirit. Yes, I do. I've got Spirit. How about you? Up next, we got Roadblock. Love these, man. Thank you, Scott. Up next, we have Duke. So cool. I'm not sure where I'm going to put these yet. Where would you put yours if you got some? And again, these are just the little guys. Of course, we have Scarlet. Up next, looks like we're going a different route here. The Baroness. And you can't have the Baroness without this guy, right? Destro. Where would you put your magnets if you got some? I'm not sure. I got some filing cabinets. I think I might put mine there. Of course, Serpentor. Arise. You got a bat. Battle Android Trooper. Did you have a bat when you were a kid in the 80s? I know I did. And of course, we have Storm Shadow. Sweet. And you have to have this guy, right? Hooded Cobra Commander. Ooh. From 1984. And last, but surely not least, Snake Eyes. So that's my haul from my2dheroes.com. Again, I highly recommend going to the website, checking out what they do. They do some really cool stuff. Chances are, if you go to a comic book convention in and around the Ohio/Kentucky, Illinois, Indiana area, you might see Scott set up at a show. He does toy shows as well. Highly recommend finding him, checking out some of his stuff, and bringing some home with you because it's so cool. Let me show you a larger scale version of what he does. I'll be right back. Okay, so you've seen the small version. Let's show you the big version of what Scott does with my2dheroes.com. Check this out. So this is the big version of what he does. And as you can see, the detail is amazing. Here is how thick it is. It's not very thick. I believe you can put these outside and they will not deteriorate. Again, super cool. Love what Scott does. My2dheroes.com. Go find them. Get yourself some of these, man. Thanks for watching. And until next time, I will see you in the toy aisles. Say bye, Boba. Say bye, Boba.